Alright, welcome to turn, what, 31? Fall in the year 2 of the Ascension, no, turn 30? Oh, dang it, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Read the text at the beginning of the video tells you. A messenger has arrived from man, research is complete. Alright, messenger from man. You talk of peace and renewing friendship, and indeed we truly know when we are beaten. Return all our lands and cede us the throne of Highwatch, and we will fight by your side. Your trusted friend, the Wardens of Avalon. No, research and conjuration is completed. O Hythar, the scout, has claimed the throne of war. Suddenly an arrow appeared out of the sky and struck Vimmer straight in the heart. Vimmer survived the incident but got wounded. Who is Vimmer? Looks like... oh, he's one of our leaders. That's okay. Private Plumpkin, but got wounded. Tylus, incident, but got wounded. Yeah, that's fine. See, Daz is just behind me on learning the lessons of arrows. Sylvius tried to assassinate Joffrey and the brash, the Woodhenge Druid. Let's see how this goes. Probably not well since he's blessed. Oh, we did it! Yes! Ha-ha! Great job! Let's see, Junko Flats. I think we predicted this one, didn't we? Let's see if we kill anything. Oh, he's undeading it up. Well, these guys are already fatigued out. Ugh. Can't deal with this crap. Wolf's March. Okay. It's just this crap again. Okay. There was a battle in Shireland. Alright, Ulm. How many vamps has he got now? Quite a few. Okay. Loggers camp. So he's got, what is it? Oh, duration 7 now? I can't remember. What's he using over here? These guys are pretty terrifying. It's okay. I need Micklin and Utgard to fight. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't see why it would, but still. Alright. That's taken care of. Alright, let's look around here, guys. Well, we'll be leaving here anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Where is Tylus? Oh, he got diseased now, huh? That's an interesting choice of terrible affliction. Oh, here's Tylus. Oh, Tylus isn't wounded. He was wounded, but yeah, okay. What did you get a disease? I wonder if there's another death site in here that's spreading disease. Probably Plumpkin did get hit with the Seeking Arrow, so... yeah, diseased. Okay. Heh. Good stuff over here, man, I tell you what. Yes. Take that, Daz. Shall we do it again? I don't know. I'll think about that off camera a little bit. So this is the move we were anticipating. Were we? No, we were consolidating here. Consolidating here, blocking here. We're gonna move here, I think. He's probably gonna move his army onto here. He may go for Midgard. If he does, maybe I'll move my army here and try to catch him. Horde of Skeletons is a huge problem. Huge problem. But we'll see what we can do about it. It's going to involve attacking rear, I can tell you that. Go for the rear, folks. Go for the rear. Alright. Any other messages? No, it's all just attacks. Everybody is attacking Midgard. Everyone. Why does everybody have to attack me right now? What is it about Berserk Vikings that doesn't make people want to get along with us? Yeah, Daz's deal, like, that's kind of fine. Like, the point is to get him to leave me alone, but, yeah, I'm not giving him High Watch. He's crazy. No, we can restore our borders to what they were, but I'm not going to give him High Watch for that. Don't be ridiculous. That's just him pretending to want peace, but putting in a poison pill. Yeah, I know how Congress works, buddy. Yeah, I'm an American. I know how politics works. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit after I've planned out my move. Talk to you then. All right, here is the plan for turn 31. These turns are getting extremely complicated and difficult. So, let's start off by looking at what Utgard's options are. I believe Utgard has an army in the span, but it may be the case that the army he had in the span is what this little army is here. Maybe. I don't think so. Utgard's army here could move into 3 places, I think. Well, a lot of places, but 3 realistic targets. He could move into the Skatekian Steppes, he could move into Midgard, or he could move into Grey Peak. I think he's going to move into Grey Peak. He could think, well, I could attack Midgard and destroy his PD and camp there, but I think he knows, seeing this army, that's a dangerous option. I think he knows moving into Skatekian Steppes is probably also not worth it, since he sees that I have my army there. He may think that I'm going to move to Midgard, though, and then move his army down here. I'm going to be doing a little bit of both. So he could also punt and move into Barony of R, and he could stay in Jungle Flats. But yeah, like I said, I think this army's moving into Grey Peak. I do not expect him to fight me in Midgard, so I am actually going to be moving some of my troops in Midgard into Jungle Flats, and that is with the possible timing that I can catch his large army if he moves his large army into here with the intent of backing up and bringing in reinforcements, because I do believe he has these reinforcements. This is very risky on my part, because I don't know that I can beat the large army he has here with all of his magic and whatnot, but we gotta make a go for it. We're not going to get any better if we wait, is my feeling. Well, we could get our air elementals done, and then we might have a better chance, but kind of going in full hilt on this one. Well, we'll see. If he keeps his army here, then obviously we'll crush this small army, although it is a fairly powerful one. He's got powerful magic. Yeah, like I said, I think he's going to move to Grey Peak. Hopefully he will not have an army here, and hopefully I can move into here, take it back immediately, uncontested, and then destroy this small army here at Grey Peak. I don't know. That would be nice. That would be lucky. Let's see. So like I said, I'm going in here full hilt, so this is what we're set up with. I'm going in preparing for a large pitched battle against basically, I don't know what all he could possibly have. A lot of thugs, super combatant level thugs, that cancerous bless, as I'm sure Lucid would describe it. And as we've seen in the previous battle, he's shifting to Horde of Skeleton spam. So we are bringing in almost all my Mage Corps from over here. We're bringing in this army. We're bringing in stuff from Midgard. Van Helsinger is leaving behind his Einheers, and he's moving into Jungle Flats so I can get Divine Blessing up. And I'm also bringing... well, Peter Boss is going into Midgard. We'll talk about that in a sec. So yeah, I'm bringing in just about everything I can spare. And we are setting up Storm, obviously, with Tylos, and then Storm Power. He's going to become Sabbath Master at that point. And then we're going to start Thunder Striking with him. Ragnar Tyloson is going in. He's going to be doing Summon Earth Power, Strength of Giants, Legions of Steel. And then maybe I should do some Death with him. Lamashta's Angelic Being, Ethereal and Capable of Flight, wield Wraith Swords. They will appear at the edge of the battle and will probably not attack the caster at the start of the battle. I don't know how good this spell is, guys, but that description does not exactly inspire, you know, a great deal of hope. Darkness is not going to really help me. Enfeeble. Nah. Skeletal Legion, very bad idea. Shadow Blast. It could help against some of his stuff, but remember, he's going to be spamming undead if he comes in. I'm almost certain of it. Raise Skeletons. Yeah, I really don't know what my best options are here. I'm kind of thinking death is not on the menu, even though death is what I have a lot of. Drain Life could be pretty good. It's got high precision, armor negating, life drain. It's not enough to kill a giant, unfortunately, though. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck on what to do with Tylus here. He's my death guy. I hate to lose him. I mean, to that end. To that end, guys. You're making a very good point. If you're not going to use Death 3, don't bring the staff. Okay. He's still going in, right? Yes. Okay. And we'll just give that staff to somebody over here. Who do I have that has death? You do, and you're researching. There you go. Whoops. I need to put that hammer on. Somebody's crafting something, I know that. Who's crafting? Forge Earth Boots. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, my forging this term is I'm going to make another Earth Booster. Earth 3 is pretty good. Earth 2 is also very important. So let's go ahead and get the Earth Boots going. Okay, lots of stuff. Let's keep focused on this for a sec, though. All right. Obviously, hold an attack on these guys. Having everybody else pretty much go attack rear, fire large monsters. I'm hoping this will target his giants, but his giants may not be giant enough for my bowmen to go after him. Now, one bad thing is that, bad and good, as you guys were telling me, or I found out, somebody told me, that Storm outright cancels like half of all arrows that get put onto the field. So instead of having 80 guys here, I have 40 guys and 40 meat shields, basically. Do I even need them in skirmish formation? Maybe I should just have them in box formation. All right. So yeah, they're going to get their first round off, I guess, kind of. Maybe not. Storm? I don't know. We'll see. Bringing in Van Lad with what I had in Midgard. So, yep, hold and attack rear. Again, fire large monsters. Right. Bringing in Rimner. I put a Shroud of the Battle Saint on him because first of all, he's a strong mage. He's one of my 10% that gets an extra path. And I gave him some Blood Slaves so that he'll cast Sabbath Slave, right? So he's going to be a Sabbath Slave, and then and he will be a good person to soak up some of the drain from air castings that I'm going to have. Let's see, this guy Ingjald is up close to the front, and he's going to be casting Summon Earth Power and Strength of Giants, and hopefully he's going to hit some of my Einhirs, and hopefully not my range units, and maybe my vans when they start closing up. However, in the back, I also have, as you probably saw, Ragnar Tylus in here. Legions of Steel again, maybe. I don't know what to cast with this guy, I'm telling you. I really don't know what to do. He's got Earth Might up, doesn't he? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, well, we'll get Earth Might up then. I'm not going to have him do that before he casts his other spells, though, because... Yeah, he does. What am I talking about? Oh, Earth Might. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, God, what to do with this guy? Okay, cast Summon Storm Power, then. Earth Power, Legions of Steel. Alright, just, you know what? Fine, just, where is it? Go ahead and Thunderstrike, brah. There we go. Alright, so we got that worked out finally. Yeah, Gordon Overkill, Storm Power, Mistform, Thunderstrike, booyah. Let's see. Oh, he's doing Advance and Attack. Maybe I won't have him do that since he has gems equipped. I think I had him casting Air Wind Guide, but he's not at the moment. I will use Wind Guide to help my precision on my Thunderstrikes, and also obviously for what arrows there are that do make it somewhere. Sabbath Master on Van Lad, of course, again, like I said, increase his paths so that he does as much damage as possible. Tortuga is going in with some Astral Pearls to do Communion Master, Power of the Spheres, Twist Fate, Personal Luck, Solar Rays, and I have no idea what he's going to do after that. Hopefully do something good, I hope. Private Plumpkin, poor Private Plumpkin, he got a disease from that Seeking Arrow of Daz's. He's going to do Thunder Strikes and Advance, yeah, why not? Communion Slave, Divine Blessing, Summon Store Power, Mist Form, and Spells. I'm going to leave it up to him what he does. I don't want to script Thunder Strikes and fatigue him out in case at this point there's a lot of undead on the field and he'd be better off doing banishments. I just don't know. We can go ahead and script the banishments. If it's not any use, maybe we should go ahead and do a regular Heavenly Strike first. At this point, if there's not any undead for Wind of Memories, he ain't going to cast it. He'll cast something else. So I think that's what we'll go with there. Let's see. Rimner recovered. Pickles the Drummer. Summon Earth Power. Lightning Resistance on some of my troops back here. This is where I have most of my mages. Get Lightning Resistance on my Vans because they're going to be taking some lightning damage. So there you go. Summon Storm Power if at this Thunderstrike. If at this point he still has energy and there are units on the field, I think Ma's Verth may be called for because there will probably be undead on the field by then, and this is, I think, my best bet for taking them out. I was thinking about Ma's Verth versus, well, Earthquake would not be great because it'll hurt all of my guys. Versus, otherwise, Earthquake's great for taking out undead. Otherwise, it's that versus Bladewind. I don't know which one to go with, but I went with Ma's Verth. So, there you go. God, he's got a ton of gems. Do we need this many gems on you? I don't think we need that many gems. Okay. But I don't have him scripted for conservative gem use either, so whatever you take in there, use it up. Nathan Explosion, these guys, my other Vans, my Van Jarls, I mean, are doing Summon Storm Power, Mist Form, Thunder Strikes, basically. Rim Grimner, again, a few of these guys are going to advance and cast spells because if I need to, I want some more precision, especially if they start switching and needing to do banishments instead. So I'm hoping that'll work out. This guy here, same kind of deal. I've only got him scripted for 2 banishments, but, or I mean, Thunder Strikes, and then hopefully he'll switch to banishments if it's necessary. Bjarke here is doing my Wind Guide, Temper Flesh, Thunder Strike, Lightning Bolts, Spells. Yeah, that's what he's doing for protection. Jotmund is just doing Summon Storm Power, Mist Form. We'll give him 1 Thunder Strike. These Thunder Strikes really will exhaust my guys, so don't worry about that. I'll have him just do spells, and hopefully he'll switch to either continuing with Thunder Strikes or switching to banishments if there's that many undead on the battlefield. If there's more and more undead on the battlefield, the game's not going to go well for me. Yeah, just keep them on spells, regular spells. Okay. One thing that could happen is if he does move this army into here, he'll end up fighting my army. He may end up fighting my army here instead of here, and then I won't have quite all the mage support that I wanted, which is where getting rid of those blessings is going to be annoying. But hopefully instead of the summon storm power, they'll realize, hey, there's no storm. Let's cast blessing instead. I kind of know that they won't, but yeah, I can hope. We can pretend that's what they'll do and feel better about ourselves. Communion Slave on Edda. So there we go, guys. That's the setup for our field of battle here. So yeah, these guys are going... No, don't... There we go. These guys move 12, so I'm hoping that they'll still be well within range for his buff spells. I could move him over a little bit. How do I feel about that? You're down here. Move him like there. Okay. We'll hope. There's a lot of this that's kind of being left to chance, guys. So, yeah. Boy, we'll see. We'll see how this works. Maybe then I'll move these guys as well to be over here. We need room for these vans to get by, too, is one issue, but I think they can make it. I hope they'll make it. But, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. I guess we can move these guys down a little bit more. Alright. Hopefully that'll let the vans through. And then you guys, do I want you in front? I kind of do. Go ahead. Go ahead and get back. There. Like that. That looks good. Alright. Sorry to be so finicky, but this is kind of important. And it may end up being anticlimactic, too, if he doesn't move anything in. So, who knows. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll just have this force and he'll think he'll be smart and clever and pillage, but I don't think he's that dumb. He's going to either, I think he's going to move to Grey Peak, or he's going to move back, or he's going to reinforce with whatever he has in this span. I can't believe he doesn't have anything else in this span. Man, this is where I wish I had my scouts there. Speaking of, our scouts are moving into territory to check it out. We do have Ingvar here with his army, which I could use. I could use to bolster this. You know what? It might be a better idea to do that. Yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry. Last minute change. If we're gonna do this as whole hog as we think we are, we need to go whole hog. Private Plumpkin, you are gonna go in here and try to make this one work. Okay. Blessing, misform, protection from lightning, charge, body, flight, attack, rear. If there truly are only a handful of people in this province, we'll be okay. All right, over here we're just bringing in some more vans. Hold and attack, rearmost enemies. There you go. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right, over here we are moving Hogne. He is going to try to attack Drake's Rest and lay siege to this fortress, hopefully catch Utgard by surprise. Over here, same thing. Rashigar, I would rather go after Pikachu Song Forest, but I can't make it that far with his movement, so we have to go into Krone's ambush and assume that it's probably not well defended. So that's what we're doing. Utgard still has a large army up here somewhere. We'll find it, don't worry. My assassin is moving out because after what happened last time, I'm sure Dad's going to start looking for him. And we might as well move him into Utgard's territory. If we can, we'll come over here and try to kill some of his Saith Konas, maybe. Because apparently we can still kill these guys, even if they're in their fortress. I think so, yeah. Okay, anyway. Over here, one of our vans is going into Sly Wheatlock to do the same thing. Blessing, misform, charge by, protection from lightning, flight, attack, rear. We're going to try to take Sly Wheatlocks. Over here, it pains me to do this a bit, but Gandorf is going to cast Call of the Wild on Armilia Groves. Now, this should be highly effective, and Ulm continues to only leave one henchman and one officer and a few loyal henchmen here, so we're going to take this much better than we will with our death spells. However, it costs 15 of those nature gems, but we're going to get much better units. The Werewolves are going to be much better. We can't let Lucid have all of this. And actually, we're kind of putting Daz into an interesting diplomatic peril here, as I've told him, as you'll see in a minute. This is probably going to get taken out by Ulm over here. So, let's see. But Ulm can't keep everything, so we're doing what we can to keep harassing him. Yeah, anyway, summoning into a forest means we should get extra units. That's the good thing about it. Alright, over here we're moving guys around. We are moving Mimir. I was thinking about building a temple here. I would like to get another temple up just to increase my Dominion strength and also to get an extra recruit of my vans per turn, but we're going to wait. So I'm going to move him into Angelic Reach. I may not ever get a chance to... If I have 400 gold left over, then sure, I'll do it, but I don't have enough right now. So he's moving over. We're moving... who? Vimmer over here to grab some more units. Same thing over here. Burr's coming down to Forlorn Flowers. Actually, this is the better place to build a temple anyway. We are doing recruitment here, doubling up on Volvas to get our magic research as much as we can, recruiting units. Over here, Volvas, no units. No units. High Watch units. Einhier's basically... Oh, we still have more recruitment points. Maybe, no, yes. A couple more crossbowmen. Over here in Midgard, of course, Galderman and Volva and Einhier, Vans, blah, blah, blah. Another Einhier, Axeman, just whatever we can grab. And Grey Peak, we are switching over to getting Herdmen. So we're going to prepare to defend this. And obviously we're taking Peter Wass, and I'm giving him ahead of time some air gems and some blood slaves to go into Grey Peak and have that available for usage in a battle that I'm sure may end up happening. Okay, guys. These Van here's gonna, or Ein here's gonna stay here, and Valiant Thor's gonna go pick them up. And hopefully there will be a Midgard to return to when he gets there. We're moving our scout into Wolf's March, and time to do our check on guys who are not moving. Okay. Loggers camp's been taken, so you don't really need to stay there, do you? No, you do not. The answer is no, you do not. The end of Ulm is nigh, and I must say, it feels good, man. I'm going to be glad to see Ulm destroyed. Alright, anything else? It is costing me the game, though, because Mikland getting all of Ulm is not making things better, considering Mikland also has all of this over here. But hey, you know what? You guys decided to attack me and not Mikland at this point, so... and by guys, I mean, like, Pythium, Utgard, etc. So, let's go to diplomacy. Send messages. Message to man. Avalonians, we thinks use wastes times use nots hases. We agrees only returns borders to what's they wers before's wars starts, and we's only agrees to this when's we sees use attacks Ulm. Use better hurries before Mikland takes all of Ulm, or use attacks Utgards. We knows use allies with them is tough situations for you. We's in tough situations once. We's attacks yous then, so we's not sees problems you finds ways to attacks Utgard nows. It's too bad's Mikland gets bigs, but foolish greedy's Ulm attackeds us before we could's invade and made your alliance meaningless. Was better's we'd left use all alones and not tries to involves in wars, but we dids anyways. Use best makes peace with Mikland and takes what's you cans of Ulm, and Ulm's dones you no goods but makes you mind slaves and turns your friends Midgards against you. You makes peace with Mikland and hopes they then focuses on Utgard. Is only ways to survives is hopes big nations of Utgard and Mikland starts fights with each others, or use continues to falls and Midgard has no choices but fighting skew. In the one hand we speaks true sense, but in the other hand we hold battle axe, so we's happy either choices you makes. Except for Einheers, they holds only sword and battle axe. They happiest you chooses to fights. Don't listens to thems. Alright. So, and that's what I mean is, yeah, man's losing time to ally with me if he's gonna, you know, he's not got much of a front with Utgard. Unless he, yeah, he really doesn't have any front with Utgard, so he's just going to have to figure out a way to get to that. So, yeah, he's in his own corner here. And as far as Ulm goes, next turn, if this attack goes off as planned, well, he's out of time to attack Ulm and make good with me too, so there you go. Yeah, he's gotta get it on straight here. I am fine. I could give him back these provinces. You know, he can take them back basically whenever he wants anyway. I'm not defending them. But yeah, asking me for High Watch, that's not a serious question. That's not a serious... You're not serious about peace if that's your offer. Okay, yeah, so he's got to get serious about peace or it's not going to happen. Not that I have much choice either, though. I mean, like, I can't defend these while I got to deal with Utgard. So there you have it. Right, that's all. Oh, yeah, one more message to Mikland. All right, Mikland. Bloodmen, we bees directs and speaks true Viking clarity, which may not be possible. We's wants makes sure's you knows exactly what's goings on. Is very good things for yous Utgard is attacking us and not yous. Knows that there ems great pressures for us to change sides and makes peace and join Utgard to attacks yous insteads. But be assured we not be bullied into such arrangements. Continues your demolishments of Ulm, knowings we not contests use what's use takes if use not contests us. As spoken's last months, we wants Ulm's lands, but Utgard ems puts us in bad choices making situations. It means we gets less of Ulm manure piles than we's wants. Also means we has to pulls back from Avalon, whose we's also wants destroys, but not as bigly's as wants destroys Ulm. We thinkings use has that not attackings for now's arrangement with Utgard. We spokens truthfully with yous this message. We askings yous be truthfuls with us, as you gots peace pact with Utgard. So yeah, I highly suspect that Miklan and Utgard are on peaceful terms right now, and that is what's affording Miklan time to eat Ulm. And I wouldn't put it beyond Lucid to let Utgard eat me, his weaker ally. You know, getting as much use out of me in taking out Ulm in order, getting as much use out of me in helping him keep Ulm and Avalon off of his back, and then letting Utgard go after me. Furthermore, he hasn't done anything against Pythium. I can't really make too many demands right now of, like, basically my only remaining 2 allies in the game, which are Miklan and Satis. So there you have it. Kind of handing the game a little bit to Lucid, and that's true, except that we are on turn 31, so we only have 9 rounds left. So here's what the idea is. Swedjord, I won't be able to hold this, and as soon as I take it, it's going to be grabbed from me, and I really need this to be a throne rush near the end of the game. But will I have an army that can crack a fort in 1 turn? Because that's the other point of the that's the other equation there. So we will go ahead and move our scout up here to keep an eye on what's going on in Swedjord. But yeah, that possibility isn't completely off the table. Bearing of R, if I can stop this, or no, not Bearing of R, Drake's Rest, if I can stop this throne from getting too heavily defended, I have a much better chance of cracking this fortress and taking it. In which case I'll be back up to 4 ascension points, which at least puts me into contention for winning when the apocalypse comes. That's the other problem with Swedjord too, is I can't even guarantee I'll win anymore. Like, I won't win by ascension if I take Swedjord. So yeah, we're continuing, as I said to Lucid in the last message, to try to focus on our metagame goals, and that is to do better than our mortal enemies Avalon and Ulm, which we are doing. We are doing better than them at the moment, although this territory here is continuous push-pull and in continuous flux. But yeah, anyway. But I'm going to be focusing on Drake's Rest. We got to try to nip Utgard here and do some damage to them, and hope that we can counter his big army, about which we're grabbing Conjuration 5, which is going to finally give us our air elementals. And I'm also going to be summoning a Naiad with my water gems to get that magic path opened up to me, even though it's kind of late in the game for it to make a big difference. And then we're going back into Alteration. We're going to really try to get that Fog Warriors, man, this game. It may end up being useful in the last turn or 2 of the game, but the last turn or 2 of the game may be kind of important. So let's go big or go home. Go big or go home is the idea over here with Junko Flats as well. So yeah, on the one hand, I'm kind of hoping that this is an anticlimax, and on the other hand, if we do meet his big army, I hope we beat it. But it's very dangerous. He knows what he's doing with that skeleton spam, and the Thunderstrikes might help if I can nail his casters soon enough with the Thunderstrikes. Then it'll work, but no guarantees there. Very, very risky, and also his bless is just disgusting. So yeah, tough times, guys, tough times. Yeah, good news, what good news there is on the score graphs. Provinces were fluctuating, forts were down, income we're fluctuating, gem income holding a bit steady but basically fluctuating. Here's the good news. Our research continues to skyrocket, so hopefully we'll be able to catch up to the other guys that I know are probably doing quite good in research. I know Lucid's got to be even well further ahead than me. I'm not going to be able to beat Lucid this game if it comes down to fighting against him, but like I said, with only 9 turns left, hopefully it won't come down to that, and hopefully I'll have the one path that's going to matter the most, which is going to be Alteration 7, so hopefully I'll be able to do it. Everything else, though, Dominion doing rather poorly, even though we are still sacrificing blood slaves to try to push that back up. Army size, our army has grown, so, but this is going to take a hit next turn. And then, yes, of course, ascension points, which we talk about ad nauseum. Alright guys, that does it. That is the plan for this turn. It's worrisome. I can't afford too many more betrayals. Windswept Reach, you're probably wondering, I'm moving in some Volvas. If I need to, I want some extra magic support over here in Grey Peak, so that's what they're going in there for. Yeah, I think that's covered all my movement now. Who's going to Grog's Rock? Oh, Gnarly Tooth is taking some units. Why? Why are you doing that, Gnarly Tooth? Is that the best place you can... I guess that's the only place you can get to. Is that really what I want you to do? I kind of think maybe not. I kind of think maybe let's leave these troops here. We're still going to need them. Okay, Gnarly Tooth. Gnarly Tooth can go in here alone. And I will let him go in there alone. And the reason for that is because he can get arrowed. Maybe I should leave him in here, though, just to soak up an arrow. Increase the chances that somebody less important will get hit. Would suck if, like, Gandorf got hit by an arrow. It would. Would suck a lot. Yeah. Yeah, man. Don't get hit. Base hit points is 10. Yeah. Don't get hit by an arrow, man. Please. Of course, Daz was focusing on this province. In which case... that happens before arrows get shot, though. Okay. Yeah, hopefully these guys, none of them is going to get hit badly by an arrow. Or if they do, hopefully it'll be Weldon. You know what, guys? I just thought of one thing, though. With Garnier Blood Axe and all these air gems. Let's go ahead and move them over to some of these guys. Now, Drigov is going off, but Nathan Explosion can have one or two. Gilf can have one. Rimgrimner can have one. Jutman can have one. And Squizgar can have one. Okay, let's go ahead and mix it up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be going in with more air gems evenly distributed. Garnier Blood Axe is going to cast Storm. Oh, these guys are going in here. That's right, that's right. Okay, so I probably didn't mention how I had these guys set up for going into here. Yeah. So that's why he needs those gems, eh? Okay. That's okay. We'll keep doing it that way. Squizgar, give that back to Garnier. Okay, so now Garnier can use up to 2 gems to boost his power. That puts him at 3. Is he going to be able to cast Storm? I don't think he's going to be able to cast Storm, you guys. It says he can. Storm requires 4 air and 1 gem. Now, the number of gems he can use is limited to his air magic ability, so I would have thought that was 2, and I would have thought it includes the cost of the spell, but maybe not. Maybe it only includes the number that he can go up. Maybe. I don't know. It's saying he can cast it. Now he can't. Sorry for the science lesson here, guys. Now he can't. Should still not be able to. Now he can. But he can't because he won't have the gems. So, what? Should he even bother with Storm if this happens? I kind of think not. We're moving into here with these guys. Forget Storm. Oh my god. What a debacle. Go ahead and bless yourself, buddy. I'm going to put you on Thug Alert. Thug Alert. And give these gems to him. There you go. Blessing, Misform, Protection from Lightning, Charge, Body, Flight, Attack, Rear. If that's what it comes down to, that's what we're doing. You can get rid of that. Misform, Aim. Lightning Bolts. There you go. There you go, buddy. That's how we're doing it. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that was all about. In fact, do I even want you to have these gems? Oh, man. Alright, there we go. So all my guys who are moving into Junko Flats now have a lot of gems. Garnier Blood Axe is not taking in any gems. Skatekian Steps, we're going to be counting on this being able to work, I hope. Whatever we meet here. Hopefully we won't meet anything. It's the best we can do. But if we do meet something here, then this army that already is here should be there to engage it, I hope. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is the best I can do. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Let's see what chaos ensues. Till then, bye-bye.